Hey, bro. That nigga in his wood right here, man. Stop comparing me to a dead nigga. Is y'all cool? Like, what the f? Is y'all cool? Y'all keep on comparing me to a that's dead.
Say what now? Not Skai Jackson's baby daddy out here being a whole power bottom and running his mouth about the late Cameron Boyce. Y'all better grab a seat, cause baby, this tea is scalding, and the last few days have been a hot mess for Skai and her baby daddy, Herky Jerky. And from the looks of it, this drama ain't letting up anytime soon. Within hours of her announcing her pregnancy, the streets went digging, and what did they find? A whole buffet of mess. This man's criminal record got aired out, videos popped up of his other baby mamas and his 3 kids, and oh, he was out here bad-mouthing Skai. And if that wasn't enough, he got exposed for sliding into folks' DMs with threats, his DL male lover came forward spilling tea, and wait for it, he had the nerve to speak on Cameron Boyce. And to top it all off, he went and got himself arrested while on Facebook Live. Like, you really cannot make this stuff up. Now, Skai tried to save face for him, lying about how his accounts got hacked. But not even 5 minutes later, this man was back online dragging her and their unborn baby, acting like he didn't just help create it. All this chaos started when Skai dropped her pregnancy exclusively with People magazine. And let's be real, folks already knew this was gonna be a circus. I mean, sis got arrested not long ago, and she and this man were out in public putting hands on each other. But honey, not a single soul could have guessed how messy it'd get right after her pregnancy reveal. This is one of those rare times where judging somebody's baby daddy for being a bum ain't even shady. Not only was he MIA in her maternity pics, but as soon as she made her announcement, this man hopped on Facebook and started dragging her like she wasn't carrying his child. He was calling her all kinds of names and even said he never wanted a kid with her to begin with. Now, how are you gonna clown someone for the very drama you helped create? The ghetto, he said. On WAP, I'm salty. I got this dumb A-word Disney Channel pregnant. I hate this girl. And if you thought it couldn't get worse, baby, think again. This man really started sliding into the DMs of folks who had the audacity to repost his mess. Like, sir, what did you expect? Even after he tried to delete it, all pressed about going viral, the damage was done. He was mad, but instead of owning his L, he doubled down on the foolishness. One of the people who reposted it? A girl. And let me tell you, he came at her sideways too, like she was the problem. Ciao. The audacity is truly on clearance with this one dot named Kira Janai, and she also made a post that read, Skai Jackson is better than me. I would have had a 20v1 to find me a new baby daddy for my babies so fast. Now, Herky Jerky thought he was doing something when he slid into her DMs, popping off and throwing insults like he was on Wild 'N Out. But baby, guess what? Sis wasn't the one. She hit that screenshot button faster than a shady tweet. And yup, you guessed it, she posted that too. This man really out here giving everybody receipts to clown him with. He said, you nasty. Stop making posts about me and my baby mama ugly. It's always her Botox face making a poster saying some ish. Host Skai's bestie, Sydney Ann, wasn't about to let her girl go through this mess alone. She stepped all the way up, and guess what? Angela came through too, ready to clear the air in these haters. Angela let it be known that Skai ain't even dealing with Herky Jerky no more, so folks need to back off. She basically said, look, sis already knows how messy this is. Y'all don't need to keep dragging her while she's trying to move on. Period, she said. Stop mentioning my best friend and ish like this. She's going through enough, thank you. She's very aware of what's going on, and she's not with the man no more. But she's expecting and being bombarded with ish she already knows, and bringing this to other social media is too much. For a hot second, Sydney's posts had folks calming down a little, especially after she made it clear the Skai wasn't messing with Herky no more. But as a child, just when it seemed like the dust was settling, Skai and her mama hopped on Instagram and fumbled the bag. They really tried to sell the story that Yerky's Facebook was hacked, like folks ain't already seen him running his mouth in real time. And baby, that lie just made things worse for her. Like, why Skai? She said his page was hacked. He never said this, end of story. Her mama also left a comment that said, he never said this, stop being messy. Folks wasted no time calling Skai out, saying she was straight up making this mess up. Like, Let's be real, who is jerky for anybody to even bother hacking him? Ain't nobody breaking a sweat over this man. The math isn't matching, and the streets were not buying what Skai and her mama were trying to sell. One person said, "Why do they always blame it on them getting hacked? Ain't nobody hacked that phone." He said what he said. Another person said, "See how her and her mama just lie, talking about being hacked." And guess what? Folks were absolutely right, because Yerky wasn't hacked, not even close. This man hopped right back on Facebook Live, minutes after Skai and her mama tried to run that weak story. And this time, oh, he didn't just come for the Skai. He had the nerve to drag the late Cameron Boyce. This clown said he'd smoke on Cameron any day, and told people to quit comparing him to a dead man because he's better than Cameron. Baby, the delusion. Yerky was clearly big mad because folks were roasting him, calling him a raggedy knockoff version of Cameron Boyce, and even saying that's probably the only reason Skai gave him the time of day. The insecurity is loud with this one.
Hey, bro. That nigga in his wood right here, man. Stop comparing me to a dead nigga. Is y'all cool? Like, what the f? Is y'all cool? Y'all keep on comparing me to a that's dead.
Baby, let me tell you, karma spun the block real quick on Yerky. Not even 24 hours after he disrespected Cameron Boyce like that, the streets were eating up the fact that this man got arrested on Facebook Live. Somebody straight up filmed him getting cuffed, and while it's unclear what exactly he did, because let's be real, this man's a certified bum. One thing's for sure, he's definitely guilty of something. But hold on, it gets crazier. During the arrest, Yerky tried to make a run for it, and guess what? The fool got hit by a car while trying to escape the cops. Like, you literally can't make this up. It's giving a World's Dumbest Criminals episode. And just when you thought the circus was over, here comes the real gag. A man who claims to be Yerky's lover stepped into the chat and aired him all the way out. He called Yerky to the carpet, telling him to stop hiding in the closet and admit he's gay. He spilled the tea, saying they've been hooking up for a while, and that's why Yerky treats Skai so badly, because he's not even into women. According to him, Yerky loves getting tossed around and folded up by other men, specifically chubby ones. Sis said the women Yerky's with are just a cover for his raging attraction to dudes. The audacity and the drama are truly unmatched.
Just sit and keep being quiet no more. Skai Jackson, baby daddy, need to go ahead and tell the truth about what me and him got going on. Like, you going on live trying to do all this about her, but you need to tell her why you doing all that and who you really like and who you really want to be with. Like, I don't got no issues with Skai Jackson. I don't want no beef, and I've been quiet for so long, and he's telling me don't text her, don't DM her anything about like what we got going on or what we had going on. But it's like, this too much. Like, you stop paying, so now I'm finna start playing. I'm finna start running my mouth. And I get she had a baby and she's coming out to the world that she's pregnant now, but he needs to really come out and tell the truth before I do. And this is the last time I'm gonna let everybody know before I show all the videos and pictures and all that stuff when I was up at your house. But you're such a gangbanger. Like, tell them all the stuff we do. And Skai Jackson, if you see this, don't try to overdo too much, because it's normal. Everybody likes what they like. So you can't be the one that try to make that decision for him if he knows what he likes. But yeah, I'm about to post everything.
As usual, people had their own thoughts about this, like this person who said, "I believe it. He walked like he got sugar in his tank, but still gonna need him to drop them receipts." So how we go from him saying he hates her, to finding out about his other kids, to smoking on Cameron, to now almost dying and getting booked in like 36 hours. Another person said, "On one hand, I feel bad for Skai Jackson, but on the other hand, I feel she knew exactly what she was signing herself up for when dealing with this man." But now I gotta know what y'all think about this whole Skai Jackson baby daddy fiasco. Like, how do you feel about him dragging Skai and disrespecting Cameron Boyce? And let's be real, do y'all really buy that he's a DL power bottom who's out here living a double life? The tea is too hot not to sip. Y'all know what to do. Hit me up in the comments with your thoughts, because I need to hear them. And don't forget to click right here to catch another juicy, messy video. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.